Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for some lovely relaxation Pilates exercises. We focus a lot on strength and coordination and balance and so on. Sometimes it's really good just to focus on being able to move in a relaxed and soft fashion. We're after softness in our horses, we need it in our bodies as well. So this is a great session for anybody, but particularly if you just want to do something but you're not really up for doing a hard session, this is a really good one for you to be doing. Apologies for the background noise, I think we've got some silaging going on next door or something, so I hope you can hear me well enough. So I'd like you just to sit and think about your body position. If you can sit cross-legged, do, otherwise sitting in the frog's legs position is absolutely fine. And just think about being really equal and even through your body, so that nice equal weight through your seat bones. That feeling of your spine being stacked, each vertebra on top of the other, until you get to the top of your head. Be aware of being relaxed through your shoulders. Let your arms and hands be really soft. Think about your breathing and make sure that you're breathing right down into the base of your lungs. And then pop your arms across your chest and making sure your shoulders stay level, can you turn your shoulders from side to side? Keeping those shoulders really level and feeling that you've got that equal weight through your seat bones as well. If you're a little bit stiff one way, don't worry, just a gentle stretch can be really useful. Don't force it. Okay, if you are cross-legged, swap your legs so they're folded the other way, and the same with your arms, and it's going to feel a bit weird. And then into those turns again, feeling for that equal weight through your seat, nice level shoulders. Okay, then face the front, arms up in front of you. Keep your elbows as level as you can as you push your arms forward. So you're looking for your arms to go forwards, not down. And as you go forwards, you lengthen through your spine and you slightly extend through the area between your shoulders and your shoulder blades. You can pop your head onto your arms. That just changes the angle slightly. We're then going to add in a little scoop at the end, so you go forwards and up, and sometimes that is easier with your head on your arms. You really feel then that you get that good extension between your shoulder blades. 2 more. Last one. Lovely. Okay, bring your arms back down by your side. Pop one hand to the side and bring the other one over your head. You can add in a breath in if you want. Maximise the stretch and lengthen down your side. Bring the arm back down. And the same again, so over into that stretch and lengthen. And back down. And we'll do one more. Stretch and lengthen. And then we're going to go to the same to the other side. So hand down and then up and over for that stretch and lengthen. Remember, you can add in that breath in if you want to, but it's not essential. One more. Okay, then we're going to go down onto your front and we're going to do your cobra exercise. So you need to have your arms out to the side, elbows bent to about 90 degrees. Tip of your nose resting onto your mat as you scoop your nose forwards and up. So you're looking straight ahead and then straight down and scoop in. So forwards and scoop up, straight down and scoop in. You can slightly straighten your elbows and bring your hands a little in front of you. And then as you come up onto your hands. whichever one you're doing, really use the feeling you get through the front of your tummy and the front of your rib cage to feel that you're peeling up and laying back down. Remember, your ribs are attached to the vertebra in the middle of your back, so if you're peeling up each rib in turn, you're also peeling up each vertebra in turn, and then the same in reverse. Last one. And then we're going to turn onto your side. And if you have your knees bent with your arms out in front of you, and we're going to take your top arm up and out behind, look at your hand, keep those knees pressed into the floor. You can hold this position if you want, and then bring your hand back, skimming the floor as your hand comes back in front. So up and out, look at your hand behind you, skim the floor as you come back. We'll do one more of this one. And then we're going to turn onto your back and have a go at your shoulder bridge. So if we're using a headrest, slide it out of the way and bring your feet a little bit closer towards your bottom. Halve it floor onto floor 3, then roll back through your pelvis, so you imprint your low back into the floor, and then roll forwards again. So you're rolling back into that imprint and then back to that neutral position. If you want, you can just stay doing this, because this actually is a really good control exercise. This is the movement that we do with our horses. So this is a really good exercise to do. You don't have to do the full movement. So you can stay doing this if you want. Otherwise, we're imprinting and peeling up each vertebra in turn until you get to the top of your bridge. Remember to breathe at the top, and as you breathe out, come back down through that imprint to neutral. So it's pelvic floor, imprinting and peeling up. At the top, make sure that you're a straight line, shoulders, hips to knees, that you haven't gone too far. We're going to do one last one, so make sure you start and finish with the best imprints that you can. And then, as far as your hips will allow, bring your knees up towards your chest. So you can hold behind your thighs, you can hold in front of your knees, depends really whichever feels most comfortable for you. Gently hold that position, see if you can just rock your weight from side to side, just a little way. We're talking just a couple of centimetres side to side, not a big movement, but just try and create that momentum and allow your body just to gently rock from side to side. Think about being relaxed through your upper body. Make sure that your breathing is relaxed and regular. And then one at a time, bring your feet back down and bring your arms out to the side. We're going to do a double hip twist. So you're taking your feet, knees to one side, look over your opposite shoulder. Again, you can stay and hold that position if you want to, or you come up and go the other way. So you can make this exercise really what you need it to be. You can do it if you just need to stretch and lengthen predominantly through one side, you can do that. Otherwise you can just go for that nice gentle movement from side to side. Remember to make sure that top foot stays glued to the bottom foot. If it stays on the floor, you lose some of that stretch and range, so try to keep the foot glued to the other one. Okay, then we're going to go onto the side that you haven't already been on. So I'm going to spin round. We're only going to do your open arms, so if you want to just turn over, you're not going to miss anything too much. So knees bent, arms in front. Take one hand up and out behind. Remember to look at your hand. And then you're skimming the floor to come back over. Those knees stay glued together, press into the floor all the way through that movement. You can stay and hold it, or you can go for that smooth, flowing movement. I really like practicing these smooth, controlled, flowing movements. They are relaxing, but it's a reminder as well, particularly with flat work, about how we really want everything to be. We want it to be smooth and flowing. Yes, we need strength, but it needs to flow. Okay, finish that one. Turn onto your back once more. And just for a moment, take time to focus on your breathing. Be really conscious of your breathing. It's something we don't think about often enough. So have your hands just resting lightly on your tummy. And focus on the rise and fall of your rib cage. If need be, if you're not sure, you can place your hands onto your rib cage and feel your rib cage expanding with each breath in. You can practice counting your breaths in and out. I think every one I listen to has a different number. But you can do for count of 3, count of 4, they're quite good numbers to go for. And making sure that you can really focus on and isolate your breathing and keep everything else relaxed. And practicing tuning into your breathing, maybe not with your hands on your ribs or your tummy. But it's a really good thing to do if you do get tense before you compete, say, because it's a very good way of bringing your tension and anxiety levels down. Okay, we're going to come up into kneeling now. So I'd like you to come up so that you are kneeling with one foot in front of the other. And we're going to combine your hip flexor stretch with an upper back stretch as well. So have your hands together, and as you push your hands forwards and up, push your pelvis forwards and up at the same time. And come back down. So this is one of the few times that you're allowed to let those ribs creep up, because we're trying to stretch everything. And when I say stretch, take it through its full length rather than make it longer. Watch so you don't hinge through your back. Hopefully you can't because of your leg position. You want to feel that you're kind of arching, a bit like in the cobra, each vertebra in turn. Then we'll swap, put the other foot in front. And again, forwards and up as you push those headlights forwards and up. Do one last one. Bring your knees back so they're both underneath you. Get your balance, and then you're bringing one arm up for a big breath in and come back down. And again, up and over that big breath in and back down. Feel that the arm by your side just slowly heads down towards your knees, and then we'll swap and go the other way. So reaching up, breathing in. This is quite a good little test to see, does your hand go down as far both ways? think I go further this way, the other side. Something to work on. Last one. Up and over, breath in. And then bring your hands back down. And we're going to finish there. So hopefully you're feeling nice and relaxed, nice and mobile, nice and soft. This is a great session to come back to from time to time. If you just need something simple to do that's still going to work your body through its full ranges. But it's a really good one for tapping into your breathing through that relaxed movement. Such a key thing for anyone who gets tense or gets nervous. So practice that breathing in particular. Hope you've enjoyed this session. Comments, feedback, always gratefully received. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. And of course, please, if you watch this session, share it on social media and tag me in it. It's always great to see that happening. Thank you, look after yourselves, and I'll see you very soon.